My breakup story. Beginnings always hide themselves in ends. Mike Posner. I'm 25 years old, and this is my insane story of the last 4 months. On September 1, 2023, I ended a nearly 6-year relationship. The initial month proved to be the most challenging, given my unfamiliarity with single life. Overwhelmed by the fear of perpetual solitude or not finding someone as good as my ex, I recognized fear as a significant motivator in my life decisions. This fear pushed me to self-improvement. Critically assessing myself, I identified areas under my control for enhancement. Addressing issues like bad skin through a dermatologist, improving my haircut at the best barber available, and addressing my physique by hitting the gym collectively boosted my confidence significantly. Feeling more confident in my appearance, I shifted focus to refining my social skills. Despite being naturally introverted, I acknowledged the necessity of change. Realizing I wouldn't find the love of my life sitting at home, I began frequenting bars on Friday and Saturday nights with the goal of striking up conversations with strangers. Eventually bumping into and reconnecting with old high school friends, we started hanging out consistently, reestablishing a small social circle. Through these interactions, I transformed into more of an extrovert. This eventually led to me briefly dating someone in October. I quickly realized I wasn't over my ex, leading to the decision to end the relationship. Nonetheless, the experience illustrated what it feels like to be treated well, affirming to myself that I am worthy of dating and that I will eventually find the right partner. Continuing my efforts to socialize and improve myself, I came across a couple of gentlemen sitting at the bar talking business, so I chimed in on their conversation. After a brief chat with them, they invited me to a Chamber of Commerce meeting that was being held the following evening. At the meeting, I formed connections with a bunch of professionals in a wide range of different industries. This taught me the value of networking. I started to see positive changes in my career prospects by frequently staying in touch with these new contacts. By the end of November, I had dated a few girls, formed new connections, and expanded my professional network. However, still not over my ex, I felt the need for a fresh start. Considering my parents' upcoming move to a location I disliked, I researched areas better suited to my lifestyle. St. Petersburg, FL, caught my interest, prompting me to impulsively book a 1-week trip. I was anxious about the idea of solo travel and being completely alone on a vacation, so I joined a Facebook group for 20-somethings who recently moved there. I made a post introducing myself and ended up hanging out and partying with a bunch of strangers. By the end of the trip, I had an entire new friend group. I encountered a girl during my trip who was also traveling solo and coincidentally lived just 20 minutes away from me back home. After the trip, we continued spending time together, and last week, we even went on a skiing trip. I also met with another girl during that time, and we play online games together. We're making plans to hang out during my upcoming trip. Despite wanting to settle in the new city, my small business lacked the financial means to support such a move. Leveraging my new professional network, I reached out to inquire about remote job opportunities. Fortunately, someone I had met offered a lead, resulting in a remote job with a 6-figure salary. This newfound stability and income will allow me to relocate to this new city in a few months after I save a bit of money. In under 4 months, my life made a complete 180-degree turn. Prior to the breakup, I lacked friends, self-esteem, motivation, and experienced frequent depression. Now I find myself in a place I never thought possible in such a short time, surrounded by new friends, a fulfilling career, and a renewed sense of self. Things that helped guide me. One thing that helped me significantly was a podcast featuring Lex Fridman and Matthew McConaughey. In the podcast, McConaughey delves into the concept of mythical opportunities, occurrences or events that spontaneously happen and cannot be recreated or manufactured. These are situations that the universe presents if you remain open to catching them. Additionally, Another valuable insight came from a person I met at a Chamber of Commerce meeting, a highly successful individual who shared that his favorite movie was Yes Man. The movie revolves around a character who embraces every opportunity that comes his way. While it's not practical to say yes to everything, being open-minded and avoiding a default, no, attitude can lead to unexpected experiences. Embrace the journey without expectations and see where it takes you. Forcing things doesn't yield positive outcomes. Conclusion. I chose to write this with the hope of inspiring someone. I want to express my sincere apologies if it comes across as self-promotion. Reflecting on my own experiences, I believe that encountering a similar message in the past would have motivated me to initiate positive changes. In a nutshell, my elevator pitch would revolve around the idea of knowing what you want, cultivating your best self, embracing an open-minded approach, and navigating life with a sense of trust in the universe.